Hey everybody, and good evening. And of course, everybody knows my reviews and my channel, of course, for hi-fi equipment, stereo gear, album reviews, all of that stuff related to that. But I recently got something and I was kind of a little upset with it, and I thought I would share my opinion for others who might care. So anyway, let's show you. Now this is the Sony X90L. I picked it up, about 3 or 4 days ago, and it's been a fantastic television. I got it because I recently got a PS5 and I wanted to get a new high quality television to take full advantage of the PS5's graphics and all of that kind of thing. And overall, in that respect, from gaming, it's a phenomenal television. It works well. You don't notice any input lag. It performs well. Graphics. I remember I was playing Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I just couldn't help but be amazed at the quality of the colors and the lighting in the game. And you could see particles in the lights and things like that. Just stuff you didn't notice, or I didn't notice on my old television. And of course the brightness, this TV gets phenomenally bright. It's literally 3 times as bright on paper anyway as my old TCL. But overall, it's a phenomenal television. It really is. Not only gaming, of course, but 4K when you watch films and television shows. It is absolutely tremendous. I'm a big Star Trek guy, and Deep Space Nine, of course, is old school standard definition 480, and it upscales that absolutely beautifully. It doesn't look like 4K or anything, but it looks as good as it ever has through this television. Let's put it that way. But of course, I am returning it. And why am I returning it? I'm returning it because I noticed an eye strain issue. So a couple of days after I got it, and I didn't really watch it a whole lot because I was busy working. But the other day, I sat down and watched this. This is The Way of Water, and I also watched Men in Black 3. And I noticed almost towards the end of Way of Water, my eyesight felt very strained. Even looking at it right now, going through the menus, my eyesight feels strained. I know it's hard to see on television, or on the camera, excuse me, but trust me when I say my eyes feel strained, even just now. But yeah, I noticed this eye strain, uncomfortable kind of eye feeling. And of course I did my due diligence and look up online reviews and what people say about the television, even customer reviews and all that kind of stuff. And everybody generally seems pretty happy with it. And I guess performance-wise, it is very happy with it. But there is a website called Ratings. It's ratings.com, and they're a big television and electronic review website. They do a lot of television stuff though, and they test everything. They go into the specs of everything and test everything. And of course, a lot of modern LED and LCD TVs and stuff like that, they use to control their brightness in terms of increasing or decreasing brightness. They use a technique called PWM, pulse width modulation, which basically pulses at a certain frequency to adjust the brightness. I understand how it works, but I can't really explain 100% how it works. But yeah, anyway, a lot of TVs do have a certain frequency they pulse at to adjust that brightness. Some TVs manage to be able to do it without creating any sort of flicker, particularly when brightness is set to the top level. However, all of Sony's TVs for the last couple of years, with the exception of their budget models and the OLEDs, the organic light emitting diode televisions, have a certain flicker to them. I believe it's 20 hertz. And it creates a flicker in the television. It's not nothing that's ultimately visible, but it's something that some people can detect and can cause discomfort for some people in terms of eyesight. Now, I will say, some people on different forums and online say it doesn't exist, but I'm here to tell you, after just watching this, even now for 20 minutes, this is my 4th time trying to record this video. And having this TV on and looking at it, I get the eye strain. My eyes just feel uncomfortable. And I notice when I go back to watching my older TCL television, my eyes, it just feels like my eyes are sighing, like it just like a sigh of relief or comfort or something. And I tried adjusting some of the settings and things like that. Some people said go in and adjust like the motion. Maybe it had something to do with the motion flow and the sin, you know, and no matter what I seem to do in terms of any of this stuff, it always seemed to have this, you know, again, this uncomfort type of situation. You know, noise reduction, some people said turn that off, turn it on low, all this type of stuff. As I said, you know, I tried all of this stuff and, you know, couldn't find anything that made it better. Even now, like I said, it all just doesn't feel very comfortable to watch. So I am ultimately returning it. I almost wonder if I should go with an OLED. And I wonder that because, you know, OLEDs have a different type of way that they manufacture, the way they produce the image, and it ultimately creates a different type of flick. Technically, OLEDs flicker as well, but they do it in a different way. It kind of is timed to its refresh rate, almost in a similar way to the old cathode ray tube televisions used to do, old school TVs, the way they used to do. So, you know, even some health advocacy groups online have articles that are written, and I've read them, where they talk about how if you want a great TV, you can't sacrifice a great, you know, television experience. Definitely go with an OLED, because apparently it's supposed to be better for your eye health because it doesn't have that flicker, you know, characteristic. But anyway, you know, like I said, it's a fantastic TV, great performance, really phenomenally, but I just can't get over that eye strain issue, so unfortunately I'm returning it. And sorry for the length of the video. This is the first time I ever kind of talked about a television, and I tried to do it in the same way that I would do like an amplifier or a turntable or speakers or something, and I don't think it works quite in the same way, so I do apologize for sort of the ramblingness of the video. But anyway, you guys stay tuned, got some cool stuff. I'm reviewing stereo related. But anyway, peace out.